And there we go. How in the hell is it muted on OBS? I got a fucking button right there that mutes and unmutes me. Like I said, can't be a live stream without, 20 minutes of bullshit in the beginning of the stream. Okay, sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Man, I thought I had it all worked out this time. No. We could see down there. Well, I've got OBS up right now. I'm trying to make it where you guys don't have to see the whatever in between here. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Sean, good to see you. I said a whole bunch of shit to you. I'm not going to say it over again. Diz, welcome. Good to see you again as well. Thank you. Anyways, I'm Dean. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with the drawing today. The way this stream's going to go down is we're just going to kind of visit a little bit. I'm going to, as you can see before this, I had the chat up on the corner or on the side. So I'll be able to see chat while I'm drawing. I'm not going to really be teaching or doing anything. I might say a thing or two here and there. But it's just mostly going to be me just kind of drawing, hanging out for a couple hours with you guys while I draw. Or you guys hanging out with me while I draw, whichever way. All right, well, thank God we got that shit figured out. Let's see now if I can make this work the other way just right. Now, I guess when I see it, I'm watching it on Xbox. So we'll see how it turns out here in 15 seconds when it does its thing. Is it not doing its thing? Apparently it's not doing its thing still. Okay. You'd think by now I could maybe learn how to run my equipment a little better. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. On streaming games and stuff, I got no problem. But with this, I've got a lot of buttons to push. And apparently I still suck at pushing buttons. Now, I do have another cam. Let me see if that one's on. So you guys can actually see my ugly mug while I'm... Oh, there I am. Yeah. While I'm drawing. Up in the corner up there. Hi, Bonz. What are you doing, man? Okay. I might play a little Ark afterwards, Diz. I played a little bit this morning. I did a little bit of... well, let me just catch you guys up real quick. I did get a 150 Therizinosaurus. Shit for stats. But I got one. I did find a 145 Rex. Once again, shit for stats. I'm trying to remember. I think we got an increase of 1 in melee. We're at 35. I think we got 36 off of this one. Now, of course, if we want to breed in, food and oxygen, we got stats that are almost in the 50s. But no, by God, us to try to find something with health or, melee is the big thing. So I did find a couple things, nothing to write home to grandma about or whatever. But, okay. Well, this is what I got going. My friend really liked the drawing, but then he made a few suggestions, and he said if we could maybe draw his belly dumps behind. So instead of him pulling the wagon, he's pulling a belly dump. So he sent me a couple pictures. I looked up at a couple of pictures. Let's see if I can... Oh, shit, I'm not going to be able to keep... Damn it. As soon as I touch the... where the hell is the slider at here? Yeah, it was on it. What the hell? Okay, let me turn this over here. There we go. I did take a couple of pictures or get online and look for a couple of pictures. I like this one. This one kind of fits our drawing that we're doing right now. The only difference is we'll have to change our perspective. So in other words, our perspective would probably be, you know what? First of all, let me do this. Let's see. Let's see what the sketch looked like. Okay, I tell you what. Let's work with the sketch. And let's see, main sketch. Okay, there we go. And let's grab our pencil. Why is it not very dark? It's almost, oh, there it is. Right there, opacity. Let's turn that opacity up. Okay, I think first thing we need to do is, shit, I forgot. Okay, let's do it this way. It'd be a little quicker. Let's erase this out. To there. Okay. I think what we need to do is change our here. Let's bring that in so we can see that. I think what we need to do is change our perspective a little bit. Maybe something, well, like it'd be way off over here, but something like along this line, like right here, something like that. And then up here, I think what we need to do is something kind of steep. So let's work with that as our perspective, or what we're seeing behind him. Okay, now I don't think that I really need it up here this tall. Let's see. Let's do something like that. Do something like that, and then there we go. Something like that. That one's kind of a hard angle to move on, you know. I'm not using my hand like this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm moving like this. You know what I maybe should do is no, I don't think you'll be able to pick it up. Yeah, I don't. I was going to say maybe I could tilt the camera down where you could see the drawing tablet, but no, I think this is better. All right. I don't think I want to go very far. Maybe something about like that. And he does have a second trailer as well. So maybe drawing the second trailer in. If we look at this, it's fairly, let's say there. So if we went, you know, actually, let's do this. Let's think, okay. What I'm trying to do is kind of show in a way how I lay a little perspective out. Now we can kind of start drawing the belly dumps here, and this line here might be about right to start the front. Maybe let's see. I don't want it to be way behind him because we don't want a really long picture. We want it kind of nice and tight. So maybe if we do like right about, okay, if we do that. No, that's not right. It would be more like, I think we're going to have to change the hand too and bring the hand down. Or maybe we can leave it this way. Let's just let's see. Okay, maybe let's make it a little lower. So like something like this. And then, okay, let's start our front of our trailer about right there. Let's take this line out. Now, unfortunately, I can't see the comments, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I could keep it up on the side of my board over there, but you know what? Let me see if I can dock it. I don't know. This computer's got docking stuff now. Oh, no. Shit. Okay, that's not really quite what I had in mind. Yeah, and it don't stay up there anyway, so let's try it one more time, and that is not it. That's Discord, both. Okay. Let's see, maybe like right there. Why won't it give us a low, like it gives us a lower corner right there. I think it doesn't matter. It's still gonna pop up like, yeah. Bramble, this is quite the change from Dino Pimping. Hello, Bramble. How are you, bud? Sorry, I can't see the chat unless I go pull it up. As soon as I touch my my deal, it's gonna go away, go in the background. So I don't know how to make it stay up in front. A little jabby fun. Nice. Well, I'm glad to have you, Bramble. And what I'll do is I'll draw here for 15, 20, 30 minutes, something like that. And then I'll bring up the chat and we'll chat for a little bit. And then I'll go back to drawing a little stuff until I can figure out how to see chat. I thought I could see it off of my Xbox, but I don't see how I can participate in chat. So let me see here. Maybe I can hit. No. Oh, shit. Chat. Live chat. There we go. Okay, how come I can't see it? I don't know. I don't see chat on the Xbox, and I can't go, like, if I try to go below in the description, it doesn't really give me a description. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. It just brings up other videos. Chat. Successfully connected. Oh, okay. Okay, Bonz, do you use Stream Elements? I do use some Stream Elements. Actually, I think I'm using something else right now, which I can't remember the name of it. But yes, some of my stuff is Stream Elements. But another thing is, a lot of the stuff I made was a long time ago before I got the new computer, and so therefore, when I got the new computer, I lost a lot of the because I didn't I don't know, because I didn't do certain stuff. I have a hard time getting to things that I had, or I have them, but I don't know how to go and change them again now, if that makes sense. So I've got most of my stuff back, but I did a lot of Stream Elements, Restream. I mean, I did a lot of stuff. There was another one, and that's where I made almost all of my pop-ups. And so I had to go make some quick pop-ups, and I think I did it in Stream Elements. So, okay. I do got the chat up, but I'll have to that way every now and then. So, Okay, let's get back to drawing here. I don't think I want to make these trailers too big, more like kind of like toy-ish uh uh trailers, you know, like maybe something Tonka, something like that. You know what? I think I even like that a little sharper. Let's do that. Yeah, I do. I think I like that a little bit. So that looks more farther away, and then it's about that far. So I don't want to. I don't want the back trailer to be as wide as the front trailer, but semi kind of close. But maybe that might still be a little too wide. Let's drop that down. Okay, let's see how that's kind of looking. There, there. Man, that's almost about right there for the trailers. Little. Okay, it looks like kind of the fender right there a little bit. We'll run this up. I'm actually going to draw the tires on the front up here, just like how they are here. Even though that is part of the semi or the tractor, I'm going to actually draw them on here because it wouldn't make, I mean, actually, I guess we wouldn't. We could put pegs out here and it would be like you have to pick it up and then pull it. Or do you think, I don't know, I think all four tires here, I think is the way to do this. So let's do that. Let's see. Let's drop down a little bit. Put this right there. And I say we just go with singles. It looks like he's just got single axles. So okay, and then these tires here need to be about the same size. We don't want to make them like way more bigger because they are closer, but they are really not bigger. Now, when we go to do uh, the back ones back here, then we'll get a little bit more drastic on the drop. Okay. Nice. And maybe let's draw a little fender over the front. Little fender might look cool. We're going to make this the tongue, so we'll kind of use that as the tongue. Okay, go to there. Okay. That's not really all that thick. Let's draw that. Maybe we got this. You know what? I'm thinking we might be just a little bit too tall. Let's cut this down a little bit to maybe like right there someplace. Yeah. Okay, I like that a lot better. We were starting to look way taller up here than what the picture is. And a matter of fact, we still might even be a little bit too tall. If we look at the distances, okay, now a lot of people, this is a really good trick to draw, or if you're somebody who can't draw very well, this is a great trick. Draw a grid on the picture. In other words, every half inch, every inch, something like that on the picture. Then on your paper, draw a grid and then draw the parts in each part of the grid. So for instance, and I'm just going to draw over top of this because I can, it won't be part of our other picture. But let's say we ran, actually that one's above. So yeah, we're not going to, well, anyways, if you had squares on here, then you could count the squares. 1, 2, 3 there, put a line, draw. And you can really draw a lot of stuff by doing that, by using squares. As a matter of fact, the wall mural that I painted in Hawaii was on a 12-story building, and that's exactly how I painted it. I didn't draw the picture, or not. Well, it was underwater with humpback whales, a humpback whale and a calf. So it was all underwater. Kind of looking up, you could see the top, or up where the water started, but how it would look underneath the water. And I just counted the bricks. I had my picture that I submitted that they okayed and wanted to get done. And then I just drew out a grid on paper and overlaid that over the picture. And I painted it one scaffolding section at a time all the way across. Painted the whole picture. Now, once I painted 7, 8, 10 squares, then I went back and blended them, and because I could see that now what I needed to do. Large areas of ocean, I waited till I painted quite a few squares, and then I went in and done blends and touch-ups in places, because I'm painting, basically 12 or 13 feet by 10 feet at a time, so 10 by 13, like a typewriter. So anyways, that's a great tip if you're, wanting to draw something and you can't draw. Give that a try. All right. I'm thinking actually that maybe cutting this down clear to here. What did I do? Did I just click the button on the pen? Yeah. And if I click the one button, I can get another eraser, but I don't the pen has like a little lever button. You can push the top and the bottom. Okay, let's do that. Okay, since we're doing that, we don't need to go as sharp with our perspective going down. And that might be too much. Let's give this a shot here. Let's see. Let's make that there. Let's do this one here. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Once again, take that out. Or actually, it was this one here. Okay. I hate using the eraser like that. Normally, I don't draw this dark, but I kind of got the opacacy, whatever, that thing over here. Where is it? Right there. Got that turned up, or pretty high. Okay, there's that. Let's drop a little bit. See, that's a little bit above that line. Let's drop that there. Now let's run this out there. Come on. Okay, there we go. That looks a little better. Perfect. I think that we'll just let this all kind of look like it works right to that point. We'll do that. Actually, I think it would be more like this. Okay, there we go. And now we would make a point to there and a point to there. Okay, that should, once we kind of clean this up a little bit, we should be able to make that look a little bit more perspective. You know what? Let's turn this picture. Let's turn the damn thing. And then we don't have to sit there and fight that angle. Let's see if I can remember. What is it, 5? F5, no. Nope, that ain't it. 5. I think it's just 5, and we're just up a little. All right, yeah. Well, let's see. I'm not really liking that right there. Let's erase some of that. Now we'll just. There we go. That ought to look a lot better. That does. Okay. You know, one of the hardest things to draw consistently is tires on a vehicle. Seriously. I mean, it doesn't take much to change the perspective, the angle, the side to side look. If you notice, I got a little bit wider right here. So it looks a little bit wider, but over here that bend isn't as pronounced. So if we pronounce it a little bit more, then we can get our tire. Also, if you notice, we're on our angles are kind of weird. And let me show you what I mean by that. Let's move this up. All right, let's see if I can remember how to do. Okay, it is that one. I can actually grab a piece, turn it into that, and I can, if I can get a hold of it just right here, there we go. I can actually spin the piece. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, I mean, I know you can see it now, but see, I can spin the piece just a little bit. Now let off of that. Go back to there, and then we need to do deselect. Okay. Now what that's done is that's put that back on that same picture by deselecting it. So now I can kind of maybe fix the other part of the tire to match up. And if you notice, it does look a lot better now. They do look more aligned up. Okay, I liked. All right, let's do this. I like this angle, but we're going to have to do it this way. It's a little bit harder that, and all right, there we go. See, it's got a nice perspective trail going on there. Okay, let's look at our picture. We got to, looks like about maybe right there. Damn it, I just hit the button again. Okay, I got to turn the pen around a little bit. Okay, there we go. And the next part, and then the next part, and then about here. And where's that going to hit? It's going to hit about the fender right there. That's where it kind of looks like it's going to, doesn't it? Okay, there. And we'll just kind of try to mimic our fender that's right there. And you know what? I think what we could do here is actually take this and save us a little bit of time and do let's do that. Actually, what do I got to do here? I need to can I click on that? Select all these, select invert. Okay, copy section to a new layer. Let's do that. Okay. Now what we've effectively done is took the same drawing. Let me go back to the pen. We've taken the same drawing and we have put it on another page. Okay, so it's this one here. Let's turn that one off. Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, since we're on this page now, all I have to do is do that to grab it. I can move it over here, and then I'll use my keyboard to help shrink it down to kind of like fit for us. And where does that kind of go? About right there, right? Excuse me. Pardon me. Maybe turn it just a little bit. I think bring it down too. Okay. Okay. Do that. And I think what we can do now is just go ahead and just let's to put it to the next. Let's see, merge with layer below right there. Okay, so what we done is we made an extra sketch of the tires. We put it on another layer. We resized it, brought it over here, and then put it back on the same layer. So we're still back on our sketch of the trailers and stuff. Now the only thing that I can't quite seem to come up with here is a way to make the dirt spilling out. I've been trying to think about that for a while, and I can't think of any way to make the looks like our tires are, you know what, I think this whole thing needs to be a little bit closer. Or is our perspective, you know what, let's do this. Let's see, Control Z, is that what it does? No, that is not what it does. Control X. I'm not for sure what I just did now. I think what did I do? Line or shit. Now I can't remember what is go back. Let's see. Undo Control Z. That's what I thought I did. Control Z. Player. Well, I lost our damn sketch. Let me bring this back here. That's 5. Okay, I guess there is no bar because that's all the deals. I wonder why. Control Z, main sketch. Oh, there we go. I wonder why I wasn't doing it before. Okay, let's try to go back again. Here. Okay. Sketch. Let's see that. Okay, perfect. That's where we wanted to go to. Because what I wanted to do was this. It was sure a whole lot of work. Well, I guess that isn't going to work. Okay, let's do. Let's see. Let's go here. And let's do. How much is that, though? It's not all that much that it needs to go forward. Okay, let's try that. Select. Okay. That does look a little better. Okay, that does look a little bit better. And I think we can actually bring this in about that far. Oh, shit. You know what? We're still on this other page. Let's get this merge with layer below. Okay, let's get off of that. What we'll be doing at that point in time is drawing between a couple of different layers. So we don't want to do that. We want to draw all on the same layer. Okay, boo, 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 boo. Looks good, looks good. All right, well, tell you what, let's draw a little bit more here. This was our belly dump part right here. We'll draw that. All right. Well, I think we kind of got it there. Man, I really just don't know how. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go across there to about right there. And then we're going to need to run lines like that. There we go. And I think what we would do back there is we would just make them a solid color. So you wouldn't see anything else there. And there. I don't know what we would. I guess we could do dirt. Do like piles of dirt. No, I don't know. I'm just not feeling the right angle there. And then maybe could do some pouring off like that or something, but they don't fill them up like this, so I don't think they go much higher than the top of the deal because they've got these arms that have like a net that goes over top of it that pulls like a tarp or something over it. So when they're driving down the road, shit ain't blowing out and busting people's windshields. So this is, I think, a little unrealistic, but maybe we are still a little bit too tall with it. And right here, maybe that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's take a look at it overall. Well, I definitely think that we can't draw it with too much detail. I mean, even right now in the sketch, it's just too much detail. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? Uh, I guess let's go ahead and pop up Discord and let's chat. Let's see what everybody's saying. Oh, what the hell? Don't do that. uh, I can recommend a video for drawing cars. It's really, really good video. I don't got no problem drawing cars. Yeah, I got no problem. I hope when you hit Control X, it didn't erase or delete your sketch. You never know, Sean. That's for sure. You never know. I'm lurking and playing a game. I do have to say. Okay, no problem. Well, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing any comments from people, somebody's or whatever. So, I think this is what I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to. I don't know. I really like the wagon. I really like the wagon, but it's not me. So I think what I need to do is send him knowing when enough is key, though. It is, Sean. It is. Well, this is the thing. The picture that we got is not this kind of picture, or it's not a detailed picture. So, let's see. Can we bring up the... Let's see. Let's bring up the other one. I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's see. Duplicate layer. Okay. Okay. Let's do. Okay, let's do this. I made a copy of the line art, so that way we could come in here and add this to the picture that's already kind of drawn. And then we're not getting rid of our other picture as well. So let's see. Actually, we're going to need to go with this. I think that's a little too big. Okay, now I think we can go. Oh shit, let's not do that. We don't need to go up there that far. There we go. I don't think there's any way we can preview both together. Actually, I think there might be though. Let's do this. What do we got on? We got the sketch on? Oh yeah, we do. Okay. No, we'd have to blend our two layers in together. I was gonna, well, I'll tell you what, we can do this though. Okay, and then that. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it again, maybe I am liking it. I can see right now that we have the wagon on too much of an up. What I mean by that is it's too much going in this direction. The wagon. I do like this perspective much better. Much better perspective. Yeah, I think so. You know, I'm actually liking that though. So and you know, maybe move the pour from the front one to the back one where it's pouring off right there. Or do you think it's, I don't know, maybe it is better up front because then you can see what it is. If it was back here, it just gets smaller, and I think it would be harder to see. Okay, I think that's what we'll do then. Let's go ahead and tell you what. Let's do this. Let's keep the other line art. We'll just kick it off. Okay, let's do that. No main sketch. Okay, let's drop that opacity down. And let's go back to, okay, copy of line art. Let's go ahead and kind of draw it up a little bit nicer. That way we can actually see it a little bit better here. So, um, I think actually our deal is looking fine. Okay. I need to see our picture again. You know what? I don't need to see it. I know exactly what that is. Let's do this. Okay, good enough on those guys. Do that. Now this piece here was not really much on an angle, and you got to kind of think about that for a second because it is like a pyramid. So I don't know how I could do it so you guys could see it. That point on the pyramid is not going to be angled. It's going to be straight. But it is going to still be inward. Tell you what, let's go ahead and draw this. Do that. Okay. You know what? Actually, we got some erasing to do right here. This is not part of our drawing. Okay. Looks good. Well, it doesn't really look like that's pointing out and to us. I think the handle does need to come forward. All right, I'll tell you what, we'll work on that part later. Let's work on the rest of the trailer here. First thing, let's see, let's do that. Okay, looks great. Well, we can do that one later. Okay. Go with a pretty sharp angle. Yeah, I think a sharp angle is going to look just fine. All right, let's draw another line across here, even though there isn't really one. I think it's in, yeah, I think it calls for one. We'll do that. You know, actually, I think what we'll do is we'll just do one line. It'll just be thicker on the top and thinner on the bottom. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I get another commercial. I can see what you guys mean about getting a bunch of commercials. Jeez, you'd think as many commercials as they're doing that, I'd make a little more money than that. You know what? I think I went the wrong way with the brush size. I Hey, why is my brush size a different size now? I don't know what I had it at before. No, shit, come on. Go back. Go, no. 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 All right, that'll probably work. I don't think I was on 2, but who knows what the hell I was on. Drugs. Okay. All right, that looks okay. Um, I think this actually needs to extend out there just a little farther. And now bring it over. Okay. Okay. I think I'm cool with that. Let's end this right there before it hits that. Let's go here and then do that. But I don't think go all the way up. Let's also do wider to thinner here. Kind of gives it the illusion of a shadow, like a support, a beam going across there, and you're just getting the shadow part of it. I think by the time we're over here, it just should be almost all okay. We're going to work on that. We got to work on this part right here. That's not looking very good right there. Okay, I think that looks pretty good for our main trailer, and it doesn't look heavily detailed. If you notice now, it doesn't look like a lot of detail. It's more just kind of quick lined out and good enough. All right, let's then this one is right there. Okay, looks good. Okay. That's what I thought. It was a little lower. Okay, so that does kind of, I think this line here needs to be just a little wider. Okay. Make this line just a little wider. Okay. I think we got it. A little bit wonky right there at the end, but we can straighten out. I think it's because of that one there's wonky. All right, and now we're going to go just a little underneath this one. Okay, that's what I thunk it did. That it was just way too much on an angle. All right. Yeah, I hit the oops button a lot, dude. Yes, yeah, that's what I love about this thing. Make all the mistakes you want. You can just keep it's I just got a it's like a little, yeah, it's an undo button. uh so if I make a line and I don't like it, I can just, and I can go back as many times there as I want. Now, it doesn't make the program go back. It just makes what I've done drawing go back. Uh, so have to keep that in mind when. All right, let's see. Actually, let's move this so we can see our angle. We need to have about the same angle. That isn't even close. Okay, and then there we go. I think that looks great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Actually, let's zoom out and let's take a look at the whole picture. Make sure we're still on good angles here. Oh, gosh dang it. All right, looks like okay angles to me still. Yeah, I think I don't see anything wrong with that really. So let's continue. I think we got, man, my damn, I used to be able to hold the button down and I could change the size of my brush, but I can hold it down and it'll increase in increments. All right, let's give it some more rounded looks. I like that. That really makes it look, yeah. Let's do that up here too. Give it a way more rounded. Okay, perfect. Looks good. All right, let's go ahead and finish in our tires. And now is probably when we should re recopy the tires over again. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do it here. Okay, looks good, good enough. I mean, they're not supposed to be perfect, so not supposed to be perfect. Okay, good. You know what might even look good here is when I color this. To color it all in a way that you just really can't see much of the you know, I don't know if you can imagine. I mean, imagine the color coming in like that, where you could see shadow, and all that would be one solid color. And then you would use the curves like this to show curvature and depth. But then it could all just be one solid color, and then down here a different. And anyways, we'll work on that when it comes. If he decides that he likes this. You know what? We should have did this backwards. We should have drew the back part of the tire in first. You always want to draw that in first and then draw your rim to match your tire. Okay. There we go. All right. Still looks like that bow out there just a little bit more. Okay. All right. Oops. We probably might need. I don't know how that's going to look. So let's just kind of color that in solid and color a little bit. And probably doing all of this in would be our better bet. All right, let's do this. Let's take that there. We will make these on the same angle as the top ones up there. Okay. And let's do just something straight like that, I guess, right? Damn it. Right at the end, I moved. All right. Let's see if we can pick that trail up and hit it again. Okay. All right, looks good. Let's go ahead and draw in our sand. That don't look good. Let's get a little bit closer here. Kind of looking at that, wondering if it might not just be cool to take that right down. Here, let's see what it looks like. God damn it. Okay, I went too far. All right. That does look pretty good. That does look pretty good. We'll have to darken our, all of this in here will have to get darkened out. There we go. And we'll do more of this when we do shading. Let's do that. And anyways, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. That looks fine. And I might even draw, I'm actually drew the tires to look like semi tires, or like a real tire. I get maybe what we might end up doing is just putting one single tire on. I don't know. I mean, I guess Tonka Toys, their tires did look real. I mean, they weren't real, but I guess you could say they looked real. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to sit there and draw all of that. We're going to go ahead and just whack this part out. Okay, let's move this to a, you know what, maybe we, I think because I did that, I can't. Okay, now let's try it. Yeah, copy selection to a new layer. I forgot that if you take the cut out, it doesn't understand what to take to the next layer. It's where the cut is that makes that. Okay, anyways, can't do it that way. So let's see, we are on. Okay, let's grab that and we'll move it over here. I'll tell you what, let's do this too before we start. Let's clean it up a little bit. Another commercial, huh? Uh, okay, let's do this now. Okay, let's do that. Let's do select, deselect. And now let's okay. You know what? Actually, I got to finish the tire off. All right. Zoom out. Okay, we did make it. Uh, we did shrink it the lengthwise. Let's bring it down here. Out right. Okay, let's try that right there. See how that looks. Looks good enough to me. Or for the sending out sketch, I think it's fine. Okay, copy of line art to merge with layer below. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think it's as good as it needs to be, for sure. Okay. What do we need? Nothing. We just need to put, well, we'd have to do some shadows. That look good instead of making it kind of, yeah, that looks fine. Okay, let's I guess what are we at 2? Okay, why is that not working for the drawing? Oh, there it is. All right. I think what we're going to need to do is put. I think we're going to need to. Well, I'll tell you what, let's fix this. Let's see if we can fix this front. It needs to come way out here. It's too stubby, I think. It doesn't look in the center, I guess is what. And then I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, you could make it like that, you know. There's tons of stuff that you see that makes no sense when it comes together. If you're looking at if you're just focused on that spot right there, you know, then what I want to say, this spot, you know, right here, then it might look a little weird. But overall, I guess it doesn't look bad. Let's see if we can't fix this a little bit here. And I'll tell you what, let's do this. We'll go to, and then we'll take the opacity down. Oh, maybe there. That way we can still see it, what was there, but it's got us a little room to work here. Okay, now we'll take that back up to. All right, let's see. Let's put. I like the way these coming out here like this. I like that. Let's run this out here a little bit farther. Guess I'm going to need to see it square. See it straight. Maybe we can make this like a little square right here. And then this is where the handle goes in. Okay, excellent. Let's take these out. Go ahead and take out Take out the other stuff. We don't need it in there anymore. It looks fine. Okay, perfect. Continue our line right there. Okay, see, now that kind of looks more middle-ish. Let's do a line right here. Do a line right there. Okay. And I don't think it needs any other line over here. Do we want the, yeah, I think the hand, I don't know, what do you think? The handle needs to be in front of the pants or behind? I mean, we want it to look dimensional. You know, I think that fixed it just fine. I don't think there's anything, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever. Our trailer did get wider, so we could probably take this out right there. Let's draw this a little bit wider. And then maybe like that. And then we could do, shit, all of that can just be black underneath there. I mean, there doesn't need to be any, there doesn't need to be, I mean, all of this could just be shaded out. Um, yeah, all of this could just be, you know, just one color in the back there. It doesn't need anything at all there. Well, maybe it might, you know. Uh, maybe it might. So let's do this. Let's give it a little bit of a, I don't know. That's still kind of weird. That's still all weird there. Um, I mean, I like all of this now. Now it's the tire and, or I should say the axle part. But since we're making this up, um, you know, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe what we need to do is make this like an axle. Let me take all this out. Make that like a big axle going across there. Oh, shit. Damn it. I don't have it straight. Damn it. Okay, we need to take that one out though too, Bonz. So back up a little farther because that one needs to come out as well. All right, now let's see. Okay, excellent. See, I think, actually, I think that it's showing that it's wide enough that we might not even need anything over there. Um, I think this might be one of those times when less is more. Um, let's just see how that looks and how that's going to work out, because I think all of this can just be the same color as that. Maybe put a line in right there. Yeah, I think that's going to be just absolutely fine. There's no sense of really drawing anything there. First of all, the foot and the leg is completely in the way. You know, the trailer, I don't know. I guess you could say the trailer looks like it ends like maybe like right here someplace. So if that's the case, then the one wheel would be there, one wheel would be there. You just wouldn't see. You'd maybe see this much of the flipping wheel, and maybe like this. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's knock all them lines out of there, and let's do. Well, even that's going to be too big. Yeah, I bet you if you did that right there, good enough. And did that right there. That right there, and that right there. I bet you that hides it good enough right there. Sure does. Looks great. Looks really good. All right. Well, I guess really the only thing to do is to, let's see, let's draw in a few. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, shit. We don't want it that big, do we? I don't think we want to put in too many, just a few. Let's do a big one, a couple big ones. A couple little small ones. Okay, and then let's run that back down to 2. Actually, let's bump that up to 3. Okay. don't know. We'll send it off, see what he thinks. Okay. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost 5 o'clock. I didn't get started till a little later than I wanted to, but we've gone an hour and a half or so, and I think we got a pretty good little layout. I was hoping to see Tyree, because Tyree had something he wanted me to sketch up or work on for him as well, but I haven't seen him in the last couple of days, so or haven't. I don't know. It's been a day or whatever. So. Bonz, Ken says our birds are in the aviary and that he thinks you will really like yours. Oh, he got me one too? I saw that he got everybody birds. I didn't know he got me one as well. He even put saddles on them. Well, that's pretty nice of him because I lost my good saddle in the dungeon when I got killed. So, okay, well, I think we got this. I'll go ahead and make a deal and email it to him and see what he thinks, and then if he likes it, we'll start putting it together and we'll draw it out. We'll color it. When I draw this, it'll actually be saved in several formats. He'll be able to silk screen it, embroidery it, everything. Now I won't make the and I can't remember what it's called. I won't make the stitching patterns for an embroidery, but I'll lay it out in a way that they can bring it in and I can't remember what it's called. It's not called monetize. I don't remember. Anyways, he would be able to do pretty much anything with it. He still would have to pay somebody if it was getting embroidered to do they change it over from the line art to a stitch line. And I don't remember. They call it something. Or I can't remember what they call it. Yeah, I haven't messed in any of that business in a while, so I forgot. There's even a thing for putting it over for burning silk screens and stuff, and I'll do that for him as well. So he'll have line art. All of his colors will be broke down on different pages, so they'll be sent out. When he gets his files, there'll probably be like 10 or 12 files in it. One will be line art, one will be the colors and everything. As a matter of fact, I might be able to show you. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. I don't think we've saved in a while. We better save. Let me see. I don't think I have to even take that down to go look. Let's pictures. Krita art. No. Program. Is it in here? No. Is it in? Maybe I might not know where it's at. I always think I have my shit filed real good, but then I never can find anything. So, I think actually it's in videos and it's under my sister's name because it was for her. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Oh, no, this isn't it either. Okay, no. Well, maybe it is in the Krita. Captures vendor arc. Okay, you know what? Maybe I don't. Krita art programs. It's got to be in here. Anyways, I was going to show you on my sister's deal I did for her. I drew her some stuff and sent it to her, and all of her stuff was Oh, there's Leroy's dragon. um, for crit, I don't know why I don't see it. She should have her own folder. I don't know why it's not in Rochelle. It's like a bunch of pictures are in there or something, you know. Um, it's not there either. Leroy's dragon. That was really fun to make. It was hard. I mean, it took a long time, but you know, to animate everything and to come up with it was pretty cool. I really, really enjoyed that one. This is one I made for a uh, throwback. Yeah, he is a badass. Let's put it that way. This picture here is not even close to how badass he is. I mean, he literally just kills. Yeah. So I love this. Smile and wait for the flash. Oh shit, we opened it up in Krita. Okay, I forgot it was a Krita file. Let's see. A graffiti. I was going to use this as you know, as one of my main deals, but I decided there was way too much in there to be able to do that. If you look here, there's pine trees, mountains, birds, clouds, the moon, a wolf howling, more pine trees. Over here is birds, a paintbrush with paint dripping off of it, an airbrush, and the line makes pinstriping. Here there's like little buildings and dolphins and fish. Here there's just bubbles. Here there's city and city lights and stuff like that. So there was quite a bit in the stuff, and I figured that might be too much. Okay. I did have a pretty cool little animation that went with that. I don't know if I can. Apparently, I can't find any of my stuff. The little cool animation I had was, let's see, airbrush. No. Thought I had down. No, I had one where Broken sticks his head out. It's like says nasty and bones, and so they're stacked on top of one another. He sticks his head out and lifts up some of the lettering, and he looks like this and waves, and then puts it, you know, crawls back out. So it was really cute, but it was in the graffiti, and yeah, that's just my outros and stuff. So, anyways, all right. Well, we are now at the 5 o'clock time. Let's see if I can make this go back to the other camera. Hey, what do you know? I did it. I thank you all for coming and hanging out with me for drawing. I really do appreciate it. We're going to start doing more. When and how soon and whatever, I don't know, but we're going to be doing stuff, more drawing, more airbrushing, stuff like that. So, man, is my stream really that far behind? Okay, well, it must be. All right, everybody. I'll blow it up and airbrush it into a large ad banner for him. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get on Arc, and I'm going to go punch pigs in the ass. This morning, I got one mutation. Oh, the Uties. I did finally get our 10th Utie melee mutation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to breed for a female. If I can get a female with the same stats, I'm going to kill all the other Uties except for the base male and base female. If I want to do it again, I'll just breed the base male and female to get more females. I mean, I don't have to. I mean, I guess I could, cryo them. It's only going to take 24 cryos or whatever, but still just saves time, I guess. So as soon as I get that with them, I'm going to break that down and we're going to start setting up for the Megatherians. Now, I did get a 145 T-Rex. Terrible stats. I got a 150 Therizinosaurus. 16 for melee. Can you believe that? A 150 had 16 melee. Of course, all the food and oxygen and all that went up to 40, whatever, but melee stayed down like, I think, I don't know what it is. I'm going to get it out and look at it. So, yep, that's a lot of room. Well, the cryo fridge can hold a lot, though. That's the thing. The cryo fridge can really hold a lot. I don't know how many spaces, 80, something like that. I'll have to look the next time. It says on there when you're in it how many spaces are in there. Now, how many spaces are in there, how many you got in, and it'll say 27 of 80 or whatever it is. Just like the stash boxes. The stash boxes, when you look at them, will tell you how much is in there as well. What their capacity is and how much items you have in there. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a little dinner. Maybe I'll throw on a stream if you guys want to come and hang out with me on Ark. It'll only be for a few hours. Not going to do a whole lot. I would like to go run the dungeon again. I was a little bit bummed out about the dungeon run yesterday. Yeah, I think so, Sean. Give me an hour-ish or whatever to eat and get another stream set up, and we'll get going on some Ark. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. So until then, take care, stay safe, and peace. Later, everyone. I need to get an outro. I still don't got no outros, man. All right, laters.